SEO Webkingston live right now for the podcast. So what is gonna be like the explanation about this? So just interact for the main website. Uh, this is for the Impact SEO. So what is going on about Impact SEO? SEO statistic for marketing in 2021. Uh, this is for example for the website. We just try to listening for this for this young man.
Staying on top of what you need to know to nail your search engine optimization A game is absolutely essential if you want to succeed with digital.
So this lady is gonna be like talking about the input for his business. One thing about the business that they're talking about. She's gonna be confidence interval regarding for the SEO, but it comes for a terrible. This is a good result. This is good services. This is a good marketing client. So we just have the same, but of course, in the SEO Webkingston is gonna be the Webkingston company is running for the best and classic for the operation for the SEO and responsive website in Google Console operation, Google Analytics, and Google AdWords for all backup website for the SEO. Webkingston handling for that. It's gonna be like for expert things that Webkingston do for this business. So we just start
Digital marketing. It's also completely intimidating because it seems like the rules are always changing one day to the next, right? Well, stop reaching for your panic button and stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 6 most important SEO statistics that will get your digital marketing strategy pointed in the right direction so you can immediately increase your company's traffic.
But the real thing that she's talking about for the changing today and the next week, changing for month to month. But the thing is something like nobody knows about that except we are both SEO. But the other company are grabbing a lot of expert for SEO, especially for Google AdWords. Well, company looking for an expert, not for negative things. Company looking for positive things, not the negative things. That's why this is gonna be like I don't know, but this is gonna be like cool or not cool. But in the end, this is gonna be like the massive explanation about SEO and the good service for the marketing. The good improvement is just in 1 week or just 2 weeks, is 1 month, and more than the services. But important is the contract for the SEO services. But the company that available for the budget, especially for the budget, because SEO is one of the top budget industry. If you don't have budget, if you have lower budget, it's okay, we manage for that. But of course it's always the same, but kind of a little bit discussion or what is gonna be if we help for the company or not, something like that. It's always it depends for the situation.
Leads and sales.
Okay, she's talking about leads and sales, but in reality, of course, nobody knows if there's a client or not. But important is you have a lot of data or info, content, a lot of content for different social media, because of course we manage for that as a SEO expert. But in the reality, I'm not guaranteed that you have a lot of sales, you have a lot of earning for that day, for that month, because it always depends for the budget. It's always depends for the budget, and of course this is gonna be like a problem. Sometimes it's your services if not suitable for the customer or in the target place, target country. There's always something, a little discussion about that. If you have a huge sales well, people like your product or like your item. For that services, your company is gonna be more productive for accounts or sales. But in this reality, I think, of course, we're doing support, we're doing for more data, more content, and then more advertisement promotion, handling for your company, big or small. It's always depend. It's always depend. That's why uh, it always depends what services you have.
Is a simple one. Your buyers have lots of questions about pricing, about problems, about competitor comparisons, and more. And
Yeah, as usually the main problem for the company, it comes for pricing client, and that's gonna be like a risky and then short time, because this uh, day day and night or time to time that there's a lot of problem your employee, uh, there's a lot of problem. But in the reality, if you have a good uh, backup company, for example the Webkingston company, the backup your company, it comes for SEO expert, well, there's no more problem, uh, because this your problem right now is big, we get a less problem. So that's what I'm talking about, the backup. So if you have backup and then you have a great mindset for the business, of course I think there's no problem about your sales, your leads, your campaign, your promotion, your competitor. There's no more problem for that, because this is gonna be like a huge and stunning services from Web Kingston. So uh, I'm just representing for this Web Kingston, because my team is always supporting for the biggest clients in space. Something like this. No more. Uh, there's no more uh, short deals. It's always mo- motivation, development. That's what Kingston do. So we got forward for this page.
one page of Google and search results, but also is absolutely
In reality, you're talking about the number one ranking. Well, from the beginning of this SEO discussion, it's basically it's very simple to be on top in Google. But sometimes, if your domain got shut down, uh, there's no more data. Something like we're doing a permanent. If you have business, if your business gotta be a bankruptcy, it's gonna be a shutdown, gonna be sales. Well, the all data's gonna be yours. Gonna be permanent. There's no more problem about that, because SEO, uh, Web Kingston expert is something like there's no more a big expenses for that operation, but it comes for a study for a lot of years. So in the past years, we proved that all the experiment is working. So right now, um, there's gonna be the great services like I'm called a premium services for SEO with Kingston expert. This is the time to tell for my client and all my customer that's gonna be like the stunning operation. So there's no more problem about that. So well, subscribe and comment and share for Webkingston for more update. Just subscribe for this website Impact company, and I I think this company is um, the the number one or the top three on the SEO and the Google for the globally, but it comes for the comfortable price. Well, Webkingston, uh, we manage for the support of your company. All the things for the services for the impact Webkinsons will do, and then the pricing we can negotiable, and then will back up your company 24/7. That's it. So what is the different about big company SEO to the company group of organization, something like get seriously uh, fashionable and handling for the great client and manage for his sales. That's it's different. We're talking about we support 24/7, and every day we get improvement of your company. So welcome, subscribe and share and comment for SEO with Kingston Expert.